Nearing half health. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Where did it go?
He just zoomed into the sky!
Wait, what? In my 23 years of living on this planet, I've played my fair share of weird games. From playing a fighting game trying to kill literal gods, all the way to a pocket bike racing game as the Burger King mascot. But never would I ever expect a game that looks so similar to one of the most iconic series Pokemon and add fucking guns.
Let's see how this handgun works.
This is the best game of the year, and we just started 2024. With such a monumental rise to critical acclaim, how did Palworld do it in the first place? And where did it even come from? For that, we had to go to the beginning. Palworld is currently being developed and published by Pocket Pair, an independent company based in Shinagawa, Tokyo. It is their second early access open world survival project following Craftopia. Like that game, it uses gameplay mechanics reminiscent of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but adds creature collecting mechanics popularized by the Pokemon franchise. Pocket Bear claims that Pokemon was not one of their main inspirations. According to CEO Takuro Mizobi, the concept of Palworld was based on Ark Survival Evolved, which also had monster companions and dinosaurs. The survival mechanics and in-game tasks were inspired by Rust, while the Dragon Quest series influenced the creature designs. The game uses more original assets than Craftopia, which proved challenging for the team. Early in development, it was decided to move Palworld from Unity, which powered all of Pocket Pair's earlier projects, to Unreal Engine 4, as they decided it was more suitable for heavier open world games. It was first planned for release in 2022, but the deadline was extended to August of 2023 as the scope of the project grew and the company hired more staff, and then once again to support dedicated servers on launch. When the early access began, the game was estimated to be 60% complete. In total, the budget exceeded 1 billion yen, and the company hired over 40 additional employees. The game was revealed on June 5th, 2021, detailing key features such as survival, crafting, exploration, exploitation of creatures, and the multiplayer focus. More details were shared over the following years, and the game made appearances as part of presentations such as Tokyo Game Show, where Pocket Pair announced a release for Xbox consoles in addition to PC, RIP PS4 users, and Summer Game Fest, where they revealed the January 2024 early access launch window. Palworld was released on January 19, 2024, through Steam Early Access and Xbox Game Preview, which was also free with Game Pass, where it is expected to remain for at least 1 year. Planned features for future updates include PvP modes, guild raids, and cross-server PAL trading. Palworld received mostly positive professional reviews. IGN and PC Invasion praised its fun combat and engaging gameplay loop, with the latter noting the large, albeit somewhat barren environments being brought to life by different pals. The Escapists described the combat allowing players to fight alongside their pals against tougher enemies as a high point. PC Games End called the game a morbidly compelling descent into creature capitalism, stating that though it had some flaws as its confusion on ethically questionable behavior and the unoriginal designs of pals, its gameplay and its open world made up for it. GameSpot praised the game's mechanics and tone as its refreshing perspective into a genre often tripping over itself to present things such as joyous and heartfelt, believing it to represent the first time a creature collector game has owned up to its exploitation as gameplay systems. Conversely, Rock Paper Shotgun and PC Gamer criticized Palworld for relying too heavily on shock humor about animal abuse and sweatshop labor across all facets of gameplay, which PC Gamer derided as mid-2000s Newgrounds edgelord, and overcommitting to the bit, with Rock Paper Shotgun also arguing the gameplay mechanics and presentation of PALs fundamentally misunderstood the meanings and appeal behind Pokemon and the monster catching genre. It also attracted some criticism for the unoriginal designs of pals and mechanics lifted from other titles, which VG247 thought undermined a game worth admiring. Palworld sold over 1 million copies in its first 8 hours of early access on January 19, 2024, which rose to 2 million copies within the first 24 hours. 3 million copies within the first 40 hours, and 5 million copies within the first 3 days. The game would end up selling over 6 million copies within its first 4 days of early access. It also reached over 1.8 million concurrent players. Besides PUBG, this made Palworld the most populated game on Steam at once. The initial buzz from that trailer of 2021 was warranted, as it became an overnight phenomenon purely for the fact that this is the type of shock value that's never before seen in such a wide scale. But at the same time, hit the nostalgia button of Pokemon while scratching the itch of gamers looking for something new that they never seen before. As absurd as this game is, I've played it myself and I'm already addicted to it, and now I'm scared for my morals. But the hype for Pocket Pair's new twist on an iconic game with a modern edge makes it absolutely warranted. I mean, they even have one named Depresso. Just look at him! He's so cute! You can also capture bosses in the game, which has never been explored whatsoever, which just adds to the creativity and dedication this development team put into it. And it comes back to that exact point. For a small indie company, it seems like they truly care about their consumers' experience, and it shows. The game's comedic presence, which involves using firearms and equipping pals with them, earned its nickname Pokemon with Guns. Other elements, such as using creatures for food or placing them in work in mines and factories, has also garnered attention. It was generally well received, and with the praise of its gameplay, content, and satirical premise. And just to think, this game is only in the alpha phase. And I can't wait what's in store for the company that struck gold with the possible game of the year not even a month into 2024. And it's still got so much more left to give. The one thing I love about indie companies is that they take risks that AAA companies don't usually take. And when you do that, it rarely works, but when it does, it's one of the greatest things in the world. And Palworld is one of those games. I've never played Pokemon. I never really was big into the Pokemon franchise. But this makes me want to play Pokemon. This makes me want to go back in time or back to other consoles and just play Pokemon and just have fun with it. It's genuinely one of the more fun games I've played. I'm about to play with friends soon. I'm addicted. I've been playing it for like a day straight at this point. But it's really cool just to see that an indie company can just do a concept that no one's really done and just push it to the limit that they did. And the game still just came out. It's insane the potential this game has, and I might make a video on it later on if it does have an update or a huge boom in community, but it's already one of the biggest games in the world, so we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for future notifications. Please, your brother needs a subscriber. But for real, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later. Peace.